What does the Gucci smell like, everyone? It's your main man C50, and now we are here to watch Chun-Li versus my Shiranui. I know this one's going to be fun to watch, so let's get right into it.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving. When it comes to fighting, combatants come in all shapes and sizes. And I'm liking the shapes and sizes on these two. Chun-Li, the strongest woman in the world. My Shiranui, the queen of fighters. He's Boomstick and I'm Wizard, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Chun-Li, First Lady of the Fighting Game. Famous for abusing the Thigh Master. Chun-Li is a detective for Interpol and has gone through rudimentary police combat training. She is also trained with Gen, a friend of her father's and legend of the Chinese fighting underworld. But she never did finish her training with him. Does anyone ever finish their training? Seriously. Well, I guess it's not totally her fault. After Bison killed her dad, Gen just kind of disappeared on her. What a dick. Since then, Chun-Li's been chasing after Bison for vengeance. She is trained in defensive Tai Chi and is skilled in a fast-paced kickboxing variant of Kenpo. She prefers speed over strength, using a combination of rapid strikes to pressure an opponent. And if you can't tell by looking at them, her legs are pretty damn powerful. She can even kick people through solid brick. Still, her strength doesn't just lie in those legs. She's strong enough to toss things around as big as a couch. Her main attacks include the unbelievably fast lightning legs, the unpredictable axe kick, and the physics-defying spinning bird kick. I wouldn't mind taking a ride on that helicopter. She can also focus her natural ki energy to create the Kakoken, a slow, limited ranged attack. And the Kakosho is basically a super version of that. An enormous ball of energy strong enough to stop a speeding car. Her detective skills were instrumental in taking down the criminal organization Shoutouts, and after the tournaments, Chun-Li became a martial arts teacher. However, she has yet to win any major tournament and failed to kill Bison to avenge her father. She was able to rescue one of her students from Urien, but turns out Urien let her win, wanting only to test her skills. Also, it seems Chun ends up having to be rescued a lot, usually by Gao. Oddly enough, her most notable award is placing 6th in an international shooting competition, despite rarely carrying a gun. Well, I guess things wouldn't be too fair if she brought a gun to a street fight. Round 1, bang! Winner! Despite this, Chun-Li is certainly capable of holding her own, and has consistently proven to be one of the toughest contenders in the Street Fighter tournaments.
You ready for this?
My Shiranui is, well... Holy crap! Look at those things! Mai is a ninja of the Shiranui clan and has been trained by both her grandfather and the perverted yet famously deadly Jubei Yamada. He brought a whole new meaning to wax on, wax off. She has extensive training in the Shiranui Ryu fighting styles. From her grandfather, Mai learned the Koboken technique, specializing in pressure points and bone snapping. With Jubei, Mai trained in close combat judo. Mai's pretty fast, but focuses on single, powerful strikes to punch through an enemy's defenses. The only downside to this is if she misses one, she's left wide open. Her flying squirrel Furiante and deadly ninja bee attacks help her control the field of battle, and she uses clever fake-outs to trip up her foe. And she has an unlimited amount of steel fans she can throw, which I guess she keeps in her non-existent bra. That's right. Really? I was just making a joke about her giant boobs. Speaking of her outfits, or lack thereof, while it's unrestrictive, it isn't exactly form-fitting either. However, as a testament to her training and balance, it doesn't seem to bother her. She wears it for kunoichi, a female ninja method of centrally distracting the foe before striking. No, I'm sorry, what? I was distracted. Never mind. Okay, Mai can create fire and explosions, and she can control whatever fire she's created. Mai consistently enters the King of Fighters tournaments to support her self-proclaimed fiancé, Andy Bogard. However, she has yet to win any major tournament, nor has she ever made a great impact in taking down the bosses. Or taking down Andy. She always does well, though, even joining Andy's award-winning team in 1999. Even so, she ends up having to be rescued a lot, usually by Andy. But for some reason, I don't seem to mind.
My Shiranui of the Shiranui school must teach you a lesson.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. And in honor of my Double D's, here's a PSA from the NCAA Double D, the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving. Yep. It should be pretty obvious, but driving while drunk is one of the dumbest things you can do. Every year, nearly 12,000 people die on the road from impaired driving. That's like if 30 jumbo jets crashed into each other. The police are out in force this fall in a nationwide effort to crack down on DWIs, so drive sober or get pulled over. Or get yourself a designated driver, like Wiz here. Come on, why do I always get stuck with it? It's time for a death battle!
I gotta say Chun-Li. Gotta back her up. Street Fighter's my favorite game. Damn it.
Boobs win! Chun-Li may be a bit tougher and quicker than Mai, and her professional training even prepared her for the fake-out routes. However, her arsenal pales in comparison to that of Mai's. With her pyrokinesis and steel fans, Mai had superior ranged and energy-based attacks. And while Chun's a beast in close-quarters combat, her straightforward approach was a bad matchup against Mai's ninja training. It was certainly a close match, but Mai's nimbleness and firepower eventually won out. Chun-Li's never looked hotter. The winner is Mai Shiranui.
Damn it.
Have an idea for a death battle? Be sure to subscribe, then leave a comment below. And next month, ScrewAttack.com will be relaunching its website with more awesomeness than ever before. And soon after death...
So that is gonna do it. Damn it. Yo, Street Fighter is my favorite game with Ryu, T-Hawk, Chun-Li, Cammy. Wow. You can't forget Akuma. So, honestly, when they said that my Shiranui was left wide open, I thought, oh, Chun-Li's got this one in the bag. I'm like, dang it. So, that'll do for today. Till then, see ya.